Well, welcome everyone to today's stream of Subnautica Below Zero. We're going to do some more exploring, but you know what? We've also got to decide where we're going to go. So, guten Tag, Merrick. Hello, Jason. See, the chat's been busy already. Xbox, you have been very chatty. I don't know even where to begin on that. Hi, Animation Kid. Hi. Yeah, hi everyone. So we got to do some more exploring today. We know we gotta go do some stuff. Hi, good afternoon, William. So we can either go to the glacial basin, Arctic Spires area, or we could go down into the dark crystal caverns, the caverns of was it Caverns of Grot that they called it in the Dark Crystal series. And quit playing with that egg. It's not your egg. So we can do that. We can go either way, and that's what we need to do today. We need to do some more exploring, more unlocking, get some more stuff. So cards and games. Hi, thanks for joining in. Thank you. Pierre, good day or evening to you as well. Good night. I mean, I did get to sleep. Okay. Jackson, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I mean, I did get to sleep decently, and Timmy did still wake me up a little early because he was like, I want to play. I don't want to sleep, I want to play. And then like an hour later, he's like, okay, I need a nap. He was not quite ready to get up as he thought he was. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did last time. Found that they got a lot of eggs now in the game. So while we think about where we want to go, if we're going to go cold or we're going to go deep, might be good to collect a couple of eggs. We did find some new eggs last time. Nothing super crazy, but we know there's like a crypto egg in the game now, and I really want to find that. That's gonna be a fun one to find. Now, there was one of the other new ones right over here that we got and tried, and it was just one of the like the ray type creatures, I think is what it was. We'll grab some fish. If I can get, come here. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, I got the heads up thing. There we go. There. Counting the creature eggs in my containment first and only. I wish they would turn it off for not detecting stuff in your base. I feel like that could be like, hey, if it's inside the alien containment, ignore it from these scans. You know, AI, oh yeah, that's not one to point out because it's, you already got it. Oh, I got more eggs showing. Oh, stop scanning the eggs there. Give me eggs outside of that. I need to get a little smarter about telling me where the eggs are. We don't know what's going on. That's boss. I'm not sure either. I did not have, I mean, I had drinks, but I didn't have alcoholic drinks, if you're meaning that. I did not do that. I actually haven't had alcohol in several months since I haven't been going out to bars because of them being, you know, closed. Now there was eggs all, there we go, finally. One egg showed up outside. I guess I got all the ones inside finally scanned. It was like, okay, now we'll look outside everything, outside the alien containment. That's all it should do anyway. I'm going to grab you. Bladderfish. Oh, there we go. We'll grab a couple. I just need like a spot just for hatching these now, it seems. Oh. Is that going to be the same egg, or am I getting a different egg? Oh! Ow! Alright, so I got a crash fish egg, which is now appropriately inside the nest. You know, you think that's what it would have been the whole time, but it wasn't. Now, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you, dude. Aha! Got away. Okay, I've already got another one of those. Yeah, I might have to extend more on the alien containments to test all these eggs. I want to see what we can get. Okay, those are higher up. We'll go grab these real quick. Party yesterday? I didn't have a party. I mean, we had the live stream, if you call that a party. It got really frozen. Okay, that one. What was this one? Okay, stuck up here on the underside. I'm assuming that's either the brine ones or pingling, because apparently there's pingling eggs too. Well, I'm thinking that's got to be one of the frosty fish ones, the ones that freeze you when you when they hit you with their breath. All right, there we go. That's more that yo, I found more of those other ones last time. Being a lot of crash fish eggs this time though. Hey, no. I feel like these should have some kind of like range detection thing on it. Almost like there's a mod that makes them get smaller and then bigger as you get closer. But it'd be great if it has some kind of like a pulse type of thing too. Could just be like how fast it pulses to indicate how close you are. I feel like that could be an easy thing to implement. Oh, good thing I wasn't under that. Yeah, I think that other egg, the hanging egg, is one of these, the brine wings. So we can have our own pet brine wings. I'm not sure if I actually want to raise them. Be a question of, are they going to do like what we did the squid shark last time? That one attacked me. Crypto didn't attack me. The squid shark attacked me. Now I'm wondering if I do the brine wings, are they going to attack me or are they going to defend me and like attack other stuff? We're just trying to test out what the eggs look like. I just want to get a collection going. I mean, granted, when I need to test bioreactor stuff, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to go, I've got some better options now on how to test bioreactor fuel power. So I won't be doing it that way. I know what that is. We're going to drop that one, that one. I know what the crash fish eggs look like. I'll just keep them for now. I might make some crash fish later. And, oh, yeah. I go turn that off before it keeps cluttering up my screen. Well, I guess you could say these are going to be pets of sorts, but I'm not planning to actually do a lot of petting of them. They're going to be more put to use if they'll do anything. Like, I need to find another lily paddler egg. I don't care about that one. We've already deployed the rock crusher. He wanders around, doesn't do very much. Deployed the... Oh, we tried spawning in the crypto last time. Or crypto... Maybe we didn't do the crypto egg. I know we did the squid shark last time, and the squid shark... I didn't mean to cook that. Squid shark attacked me. Kept attacking me. I don't know why... Specifically, I mean, it wasn't even the case of like he just bumped into me. You could see him like flail his electrified tentacles out. So the squid sharks are definitely going to be bioreactor fodder. Be a good way to put it. So we got this one. I fast hatched. That's what I did. And yeah, that looks so much like the brine wing. I just expect that to be the brine wing. And I guess I'll need to build a bioreactor at some point so we can get some testing going with this. I'm still thinking I want to do a 3rd level up, and I'm going to put one of these in the middle so it'll expand it 3 levels up, and the top level will be like the exercise room, relaxation room, the kind of thing, and just have a nice view. I need to check my plants. See how my plants are doing. We need more edible water plants now that we actually have some. We got the antenna plant. No option on the, or no icon for it, but as 9 health, which is a nice aspect. We know get out of my way. We know the shrub nut adds, was it still 10 health, I think? Yeah, 10 health. You see, they don't give a lot of water if they add health value. But still, it's good to know you can place both a water and a land-based plant now that can substitute for a health kit. Hello, Felonius. Thanks for joining in. Glad I could wake you up. Yo, Blue Lizard. The new update, if it is, it's the October update, whatever the newest one is of that. If you're talking about experimental, I don't do the experimental branch. So I'm playing the newest update to the public main branch. Take these and move them over here with the other eggs. Still need to get some of this organized too. So, what is it? That's the rock crusher egg. So we got another one of those. And then that's the squid shark egg. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because we're going to get those going. I'm going to be able to take those out. And, we'll just build up a bunch of squid sharks in storage if I have to burn them in the bioreactor. So what are we going to do? We want to go to the deep area to deal with the shadow leviathans. Or do we want to go to the cold, frigid area and deal with the ice worms? Which is our preference today? What does everybody say for that? Would you rather be cold or be in the dark? I've got my suit, so I'm ready. I've got some coffee. If I need, I got all that, so we're pretty good on that. But depth module, I'm only at 2. Double check.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I feel like I want to just go to the deep area because I kind of prefer it, but just over the land-based travel. But at the same time, I don't know if I actually want to go there. You hate the dark? You can stand the cold. All right, so we got 2 directions. When does it come out? Don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's still close to it. It's kind of a case of I think this is probably the last major update before full release because of how much content they've added to it. There's still a couple of touch-ups on some biomes I think they'll probably do. And some more storyline, but they did mention in the update notes that majority of the story, or all of the story, is voiced. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be maybe pushing it for the end of the year. More likely you're looking still at first quarter of 2021, which is what I've been expecting for quite a while. That they would be like a year behind on what it is just because of what they needed to get done. So I'm still thinking, early 2021 is what we can expect. Oh, but all right, we gotta vote for cold. We gotta vote for dark. And it's not like I'm gonna be cold because I've got stuff to eat and drink that'll warm me up. I've got a cold suit. And we got, if we go in the dark, we're still gonna have headlights. Try to think which is gonna be the better option. I mean, if we go down into the dark, I'm gonna be close to where I can make the new body for Alan, though I'm probably gonna wait on that this time just because when you transfer him out of your head, the sea monkeys stop giving you stuff. So it depends on how reliant I am on them. I say let's do the cold. Let's do cold. That way I don't have to worry about any kind of depth stuff at the moment. I've got everything. That looks a little different texture. Looks like it has a little bit more yellow to it than I remember. I always remember it being a little bit more of a reddish tint. Maybe it's just my mind's playing tricks on me. So, all right, we'll just go. We'll head to the. Oh wait, if we're gonna head to the basin, I need a couple of things. And last time I had one of my, I had my sea moth or my sea truck main cabin get destroyed. Was not happy about that. We need the docking module, and then I need a prawn suit because I'm going to use the prawn suit to walk. So yeah, I'm going to need to make those first. The prawn suit is so much better to have to get you around, and I want to see if they've changed anything. They might have decided, it was too simple to get the prawn suit around. They might have made it harder to move, so we're going to actually check on that. Let me go ahead and get my parts listed up. So we need the docking module and the prawn suit. Let's see. I got... Yes. That's it. So that plasteel ingots is just enough, it looks like. If I was going into the dark caverns, I wouldn't really need this other than prawn suit for drilling, but we'll just go into the cold. So Dev says sometime in the first 2 months of 2021. Well, they also said, beginning of last year too, or beginning of this year, like 2020, and that didn't happen, and they decided to completely redo the story, or majority of the story was redone. So there's always a possibility. They say it's going to happen, but then they might find something else and be like, oh man, we need to change this. That's going to delay it a little bit more. So there's always a chance it's going to get delayed. Because of something else happening. I feel like at this point they're probably going to try to push as much as they can to be within that stated time frame, and I am low on lead. Well, I'll just toss this in here. So we need 6 lead. Let's grab some lead through hopefully some sea monkeys. They want to give me stuff, or enameled glass works. Power cell, I'll take that too. Monkey, technically that counts towards enameled glass. I'm just not happy about it. Could have gave me something much better, and he didn't do it. Let's just still have plenty of, yeah, like there, lead style outcroppings around. I'll give those monkeys time to get their act together. There we go. Problem is here, they always place the lead ones where they blend in more. It's like I can see that one stick out. It's a different color, but like that right there, that looked almost like an outcropping, but it wasn't. There we go, like that. All right, we're halfway. All right, look. Still happy that they finally put in a significant amount of table coral samples. They finally said, you know what, we didn't give them enough. Alright. Let's keep going. Try not to be killed and get lead. Plenty of lead. Where? Yep. I'll grab it. Don't want it to be by itself. We'll take it to be with some of its friends. There we go. Okay. Oh, scan. Yeah, it's, you know, replenishing the titanium I used up earlier. Yeah, we'll grab that. Silver. This is why I want an army of sea monkeys bringing me all the right stuff, so I don't have to deal with this. I'll grab this. Oh. Oh, sea glide. I'm getting into look like the lithium area. I think I still get a decent amount of lead outcroppings here. Captain Wolford, if you're with us, or Wolf Lord, thank you for that subscribe if you're with us. We'll grab lithium since I did use a bunch of it. You know, always gonna start replenishing my reserves. There we go. And of course I get titanium from it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Last one. There we go. Alright, we are 6 actually that I need. And enamel glass. Does that use one? What is it? Enamel glasses. Diamond and lead. So I actually need 7. So we need 2 more for that instead. Subnautica, the original, came out on Switch. That's interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they put that on Switch. But I guess, you know, from a developer standpoint, hey, the more consoles we can sell it on, the more money we make. But I'm kind of surprised the Switch would handle that well enough graphically. I just feel like, I mean, granted, I know, you know, tech is advancing and Switch is well above anything I had when I was a kid. But I still feel like it's just because of the portable nature. I feel like that's going to either cut down the graphics or cut down the power life of the console on, you know, battery. And I guess, you know, technically it's also not that much more complicated than, say, like a fancy looking Legend of Zelda. Oh, I'm getting chased by 2. Oh, one caught up to me. Nothing. All right. Okay, if I'm that way, I think. That way, this way. Ah, more sea glide. Oh, and I'm full. So I guess that settles that. Time to go back. So I still need 2 more lead minimum for this. Switch handle has Witcher 3. Okay, that's interesting. scaled down, like graphically or like in terms of content. Because I would assume something like The Witcher 3, it would be scaled down to a degree, whether it's graphically scaled down or just the fact that, you know, if it's like on the smaller screen, it doesn't have to worry about full 4K on a little screen. You know, if you hook it up to a TV, different story. Oh, there goes my other two. So that's all my lead. That's actually I need. So I do have enough for everything if I just don't want to have any lead left in the end. So we might just, to save time, go ahead and do that. At least I've got some more lithium out of that, and we got a little bit more silver. Got that. All right, so let's see. That's 3 lead each. I need power cell, which if I need to, I can go get one out of the sea truck itself. That's my spare stuff. Oh yeah, table coral samples. I probably don't have enough of those. I have the one. I should have gotten, and did I just? Yep, I had lead sticking in there too. That's why I gotta organize. I need to go. That's why I want like the data storage mod or auto sort locker or something like that incorporated into the game. That would just make things so much simpler if you had like a system in place that would automatically sort, or at least just something that made it easier to organize things early off, so you don't have to go looking as much for what you need. I still feel like Easy Craft should be just a normal function of the game. Like even if it's an upgrade to the habitat builder, it could totally work as a normal part of the game, because think about it, we're using this handheld device to take stuff that's in our pockets that we don't seem to actually visibly have on our suit. Carry around enough titanium in our hands to make an entire Cyclops in the original game. No, I think it should be a case of, yes, it is being done from like what we have in our inventory, that we're building it like through nanites or whatever kind of thing, you know, little microscopic building machines to assemble everything. I don't care what the tech you want to call it, but I'm pretty sure we could get by with saying we could do it with it sitting in our inventory, as long as it's within a certain range. I feel like that is perfectly logical in the essence of the game. Oh, pin a carrot egg and brine wing egg. So I was right, it was a brine wing. Okay. I was gonna stop, but I've got like 2 of them chasing me. They don't give up. Now, led me to the right spot. This will cover me for a little bit. Okay, so that will cover power cell, or the advanced wiring kit. That should help. We should have stuff for power cell, and then I've got the enamel glass, so we should be good to go. Prawn suit, docking bay, or docking module, and we're off to the cold area. We're gonna get cold. You can store materials on a server computer, store on an SD card. I mean, that could be another thing too, if we were using that technology, you know, in this game. If it was actually stated that we were storing it as like a digital variation of that item. But, you know, if that's the case, we're storing it on an SD card in our suit, or like a memory chip in our suit that's built in. I feel like upgrading our suit would upgrade our storage, for one. I also feel like if we could do that in that short range, or, you know, assuming that, because we're not putting it in our habitat builder. We don't have the habitat builder the whole time. So it's got to be tied to our suit. And so I think, you know, we get an upgrade with the suit. More storage capacity with the reinforced dive suit. in that regard. Also, just if it works that way, then why do we not have like the data storage server option as part of the normal game? It seems like that would be part of the normal game if that was the way it was being handled logically from the tech standpoint in the game. So 2 copper, gold, and then 2 silver is all I should have left. And there we go. So we'll get advanced wiring kit done. 2 batteries, which I've got 2 batteries sitting there. I would like to keep them as spares. But 2 batteries, silicone rubber. I think, I might be wrong. Nope, I got silicone rubber. I thought I put ribbon plants in here, but I was wrong. Was it 1 copper each? I probably should do that. So we'll make 2 batteries and power cell. And I need 2 quartz and diamond. Oh, already had a quartz. Alright, 2 quartz and I did not take diamond out. Diamond, 1 diamond, there we go. Look at this, that's enamel glass. I just gotta grab the other lead. And my 3 of those. There we go. All right. Docking module, prawn suit. Out of the way. And this is going to make things slower to move, but, you know, prawn suit is definitely a good safety thing to have, or at least it used to be for the glacial basin, the Arctic spire. So I want to make sure that still works. If it doesn't work, we need to know. You have to order it from AliExpress. Yeah, I would not order that from AliExpress. Sub to MrSpicyGaming. Well, thank you for that name change there. That is very proactive of you. Very generous of you. And yes, we did break 25,000 subscribers yesterday. So I thought about just calling this like 25,000 subscriber stream, but then I was like, you know, we're going to do other stuff than just talk about 25,000 subscribers. That doesn't actually fit. But yes, we did break 25K, so thank you all for being subscribed and being part of that. Of course, thank you all for joining in on the live streams like you normally do. And if you're new, then thank you for joining in for the first time. I'm not even going to try to back up at this point. Yeah, that would have just been an awful experience trying to back up to that. There, got that. And actually, let me leave it out for a moment. Just to make sure I don't have any upgrades like, let's see. Oh, well, need to eat too. Eat and drink. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of before we go. There's less to worry about there. But we need at least drill arm, I'm thinking. And I don't have 4 diamond, do I? Oh, wait. Do I? Correction, I had 4 diamond. I used 1. Well, where's the drill arm? So I can tell my worker monkeys to bring me stuff. Wish they had a search function in this. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about jump jets because I won't be jumping that much, but we need that at least. I almost feel like I want to try that with some of the hot vents and the cold areas now. Alright, so the pinnacarid, the brine wing, we got 2 sharks. I'm just gonna let this go a bit long. Oh, Ed, we got him. He's still stuck there. He does not want to go. They get stuck in the corner, so I'm assuming that will be fixed. We have the little one. Where's the little one? It was just here. I think he's hiding in the grow bed terrain. Or did he go way up or something? Did he get eaten? Alright, I need, yeah, 1 diamond. I've got the lithium, and I've got the titanium. I just need diamond. Let's get a drill arm before I go. I feel like that's gonna be... Yeah, we'll run into all those little drillable spots that I'll be needing, and or if I can get to the right spot, we might need to go ahead and make... Well, no, I can't make the purple tablet because I haven't unlocked the purple tablet. We could do that. I'll need to go unlock the purple tablet possibly, and then build one. So we go back and... Actually, that's right, they changed it. I don't think I need the purple tablet to get into that same area where we've got the cube. The ion cube deposit to drill. Alright, 3... lithium. Okay, that's nice, but where's the diamond? Where's the shiny? Bring me something shiny instead. How about that? I'm gonna bring titanium next. I know it. What's gonna happen? It's just gonna bring me a thing of titanium and be like, look, I did good.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I know. Look. Monkey! Diamond! Somebody needs to make a mod for this that attracts the sea monkeys to you. Like a beacon type of thing that makes them come after you. I was right, they brought me titanium, not diamond. Ducku's going to play creative mode. I'm just going to keep playing like this. Do I miss Easy Craft? Yes, I do. I would prefer it to have been part of the game by normal standards, not like a mod. I think it should be normal in the game. One brought me quartz. That's the dumb one again. We always have that one dumb sea monkey that won't bring you what you really want. That has nothing to do with what you're building. It's just like, hey, you need diamond? Well, here's quartz. Hey, you got some diamond, dude? Diamond. Oh. All right, look. Thank you. Titanium is part of the list, but it's done now. I need that diamond. Come on, dummies. I'm gonna start replacing you. There we go. Last one. When I'm ready, I'm gonna start producing tons of sea monkeys, and the ones that bring me the wrong thing, I'm just gonna eliminate them. We're gonna do that selective breeding thing I talked about. We're gonna keep the smart ones, get rid of the dumb ones. If they bring me the wrong thing, gone. They bring me the right thing, they live to bring me something else. Okay. So, quartz. Copper. Got plenty of water there. We'll go ahead and make these into water. And we'll grab food. And I think that should be actually, let me go ahead and do this because I'm down to 2 in water. 2. Just 2 water left. So, Timmy, say hi. If I get a snack, you get a snack. Come here. He's just like, I'm shy. How many sea monkeys eggs have I found? Just 2. Actually. That's it. We're gonna do the same thing because my cheese balls have gotten really very stale now, and I haven't ordered any more. So the Carolina Reaper peanuts, get without the glare on it. It's a kind of not so bad on one side, but bad on the other one. So we're gonna do that with the spicy fruit salad, right there. I thought about doing another bag of the ghost pepper popcorn, but that just took so long to eat last time. And it's so greasy to sit there and just keep eating on it. I have to keep wiping my hands clean. So I didn't want to do that again. So, I think I'm chewing this enough. Gotta have that burn. I gotta keep myself, you know, heated up in the game with spicy fruit salad. Keep myself heated up in real life with Carolina Reaper peanuts. Oh, that's a good tingle. There we go. Yes, smart monkeys live, so the stupid ones die, and I get better results when I tell them to bring me something. In this case, it's not my balls, Merrick. It's now my nuts are spicy. I got a spicy bag of nuts. Alright. That's what we were looking for last time. We were looking for that alien artifact. And my sea truck got damaged, and somehow, just docking, I damaged my docking module. You know what? It's actually a good idea. I'm gonna save now before I lose my sea truck again. I'm not doing that today. I'll try that. You know, it's mentioned last time to stay closer to the surface, and I was at the surface level. It's just the couple of the jellyfish decided to come up and rub against my sea truck and destroy it. So I really don't want to go through that again today. Here, it did take a while for me to find the even the first sea monkey egg, but I finally found one, and after I found that one, it wasn't long to find another one. Depending on where you're building, try the scanner room, but I would not recommend the scanner room in like the area I'm building, because you see how many eggs I had show up, and none of them were to do with the sea monkeys. I think the sea monkey eggs I found were close to one of the relics that I was looking for. Now, there are some eggs that you'll find specifically around the relics. I think that's kind of part of the way they wanted to tie it in, was like, oh, you go to this relic, oh, by the way, here's a couple of interesting eggs. Like, the rock punchers were right next to the relic in the cave system where you go to get the prawn soup. They're just right there, almost like they were an offering to that relic. Like, it was being, like the rock punchers are worshiping it. Maybe they just thought it was kind of warm and good for their eggs to hatch. So we gotta get in close enough to drop off the prawn suit. Now, I'm trying to think now. I'm hoping I don't run into problems because I didn't put in the jump jet upgrades, because I didn't think I would need it as far as the land stuff. Won't make a difference, but the jump up to the platform might be a little bit of a problem. It sometimes gets a little goofy with that. Wonder if I can go a little bit further up. They are thinner in this area. It's not like, you know, nightmare for somebody afraid of jellyfish. but it's not like, you know, perfectly safe. And of course, last time they were just like rubbing right up on it. Ah! Need torpedoes. Start taking them out. It's like they're clustering there, but not right here. I wonder if maybe I could be safe right here. Like maybe I'll, you know what? Yeah, let's save again before I lose it. And if we're going, just because I am going in the prawn suit, I still want to swap out this. You know, looking forward to somebody coming up with a mod for a cold suit with rebreather, so that I don't have to worry about not having a rebreather when I, you know, switch. Oh, a new sound effect. You hear that? New sound effect for the audio on that. Order some sea monkeys from Amazon. I can mutate them like Cartman did with the... Well, that was sea people. It wasn't just sea monkeys it was advertised. It was sea people. And remember, he was expecting to be whisked away on a magical adventure by them. There we go. Okay, oh. Well, that's the other thing I forgot about. I need to fix the bridge. I did get that last time, didn't I? I forgot. I'm pretty sure I did get the recipe last time. Hydraulic fluid, there it is. Creepvine sea clusters, gel sacks, and all that stuff back at the base. If my jetpacks worked right in air, I'd just jump right across. Alright, well, as long as that's not destroyed, I'm just gonna take a little walk through the glacial basin area. We'll just go past the robotics landing pad. I gotta keep remembering to call it that now, not the Snow Fox base, but the robotics base, since they decided to give it a proper name. And we'll just well, let's see. Can I do the delicate deed? Cannot delicately pick up the plant. Or pick the fevered pepper from the plant with the claw arm. Did not even give me an option like pick up pepper. Hi, it's me, Gun. Yeah, go, do his sub to MrSpicyGaming says. If you haven't subbed already, join in on the now 25,000 plus that we have. I'm gonna grab some of these just because of travel. Which, oh yeah, I just remembered they don't last forever anymore. Oh, we need to go to the big creature. The, you know, frozen specimen spot. No, no, no. Yep, he's after me. Ah, stuck the landing. Yeah. All right. (6°C is what it's reading for the temperature. I'm assuming that means water freezes here at a different temperature, or just everything
New technology
else
acquired.
is a lot colder, because that's not freezing point. It's like if it was 6 degree or even like 9°C where I'm at, snow would not stick to the ground. It would just melt as soon as it hit the ground. I feel like that should be like -6°C. Okay, that's... yeah, we can go that way. I just don't think I can get out in the other areas. I don't think it's... I mean, there's a couple spots I think I could jump out onto the, you know, ground area, but in other spots I might not be able to get out at all. Ah ha ha! Is there another one somewhere that I'm not seeing? Because this, I'm hearing it like right here, like that is still making noise. It's growling, gurgling, like it's not dead. Okay, another, I think this is just a regular cave drop down. I don't think this ties in with any of the water connected areas. Could be wrong. Nope, it's just lays down to the ledge here. Okay. Oh. Ow. All right. At least we've got ladders, making it convenient to get up between certain areas. Does not help with the prawn suit, but it does help with me being on foot. I'm gonna eat a couple just to get my water level up. There we go. That's why it's bring the claw arm and a drill arm. Because some of these you gotta drill, some you don't. That's such an interesting change to the sound of the thrusters of the jump jets. There's also so much delay to it. It's not like that instant, like, oh, hey, go. I mean, the effect is instant, but the sound effect seems delayed. Of course, I mean, it's not like they can read our minds, you know, and know that we're hitting the button to start the jump jets until we hit it. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to make it where it's a delayed reaction. You hit the button and it takes like a second for them to even kick in. I was like, all right, button, and then release. And as soon as I release, you can see the meters start to refill, but the sound keeps going a little bit longer. All right, that's, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, that's used to be one of the good ways to get around. I don't think that's how I can get to the creature, frozen creature area anymore. I think it was back up this way. They changed this so much with one of those updates as such a weird loop around now. Let's see how. (44°C). So yeah, that might give me a little bit. Heltrum, Below Zero is definitely kind of buggy still, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's early access still. It's not finished. I mean, they're still working the kinks out on certain things, still changing certain things. So it's definitely buggy just from being early access and complete, but you know, it's not that far from being finished. I would say it's doing pretty well right now. They've got a lot of stuff worked out, just still certain things here and there that are buggy on it. Hi Levi, when's it coming out? McGoods Mazda. Supposedly, according to what somebody said earlier, was the developer saying beginning of 2021, and I've been saying for a while I think it's going to be like first quarter 2021 would be my expectation for it, just based on what they had to have done, and I still think that's going to be pretty much it. You'll probably see it by March, unless they come out with something else they want to do a complete rework of. And if they do that, then I don't know how long after that to tell you, but I'm thinking probably first quarter of 2021 we'll see this finally go full release. And hopefully then see our lovely big room backported into Subnautica for everybody that wants to have access to that. See right there, that just says you need the prawn suit in this area. If I can jump across that gap so easily in it, it's just like, yeah, you need the prawn suit. Forget the snow fox. Snow fox is not good enough. Get the prawn suit. I think this is where I came up last time, where we went to that cave system. There is, I want to say, yeah, compass. I just don't have one. I don't typically use the compass. I just kind of go by where one beacon is, and then I can kind of guess on which direction something is. Kind of know well enough about the map in certain degrees that I know where to go. Just the basin I don't like spending a lot of time in, and I can't remember how they changed certain things. Think we're gonna have to go make the
Welcome aboard, Captain.
make the hydraulic fluid that I forgot I needed to make. Forgot all about unlocking that last time. So let's go make sure nothing's been damaged on my sea truck. Quick hop back to the base, make hydraulic fluid, come back, reactivate the bridge, and we're off to the spires. And since I have storage room, grab that last couple of pieces. Need some more quartz. Oh, look at the shake on my controls now. Actually, we'll go ahead and eat. Knock those out. Can I repair it? No, I cannot repair it while it's here. I can access upgrades. Still cannot access the storage, even though it's the thing opens away from the back. I feel like that's still a thing you should have fixed in the game. It should be, we can access the storage because the compartment visibly opens towards the hatch, which means away from the way it's mounted to the docking bay. All right, heading back. We'll speed this up a little bit. A little thrust boost. Man, I feel like I had already taken a couple of points of damage at least before going into the basin on the sea truck. So I think that ended up being a safe place to park. We'll try that again. Pseudo, it depends on where you're going deeper. I mean, if you go deeper and you're next to thermal vents, it's gonna get warmer, not colder. You know, actually some of the lower areas are warmer than the surface areas because of thermal activity. You know, look at Subnautica, lava zone. That's the warmest area of the game, and it's the deepest area of the game. So it doesn't, going colder doesn't mean getting, or going deeper doesn't necessarily mean colder. All right. Park. Repair. And let's see, that was Creepvine Sea Cluster is not a problem. I got those right there. 4, I think it was, gel sacks, I want to say. Okay, I'm not sure about what that weird flip there with the knife in hand. Ah. I wish they would change the controls back to match the original game still. This is so... throws me off every time coming from original Subnautica to this one. The controls are so backwards on certain things. I wish they'd just go back to the way the original ones were done, like in this. Hydraulic fluid, there we go. And we'll drop, actually make sure I've got it in the right spot. There we go. All right, so still got water. We got hydraulic fluid. Sea truck is recharging a little bit. Fully charged. All right. Get the basin. For now, I think I can still get around to that spot. But I will go for the spires. We're gonna go grab some unlocks there. Subnautica in VR, they do make, or they did have Subnautica in VR for a while, but it was it's like very limited in certain things. Like the way the controls are done is more of like the head turning. You like put the headset on and you turn, not like you can walk around in a space or anything like that. It's very much more keyboard and mouse or gamepad type controls, and you're just sitting there in your chair turning your head to look around. That's, from my understanding, all it was for the VR part. It's not like other VR games. If there's a third Subnautica, I will check it out. Yeah. If there is a third one, I still kind of hope they'll do a third one in the same direction that they seem to be going with this one. Like, we'll go even more of a balance between land and water bases, and maybe go where we are now in like a, you know, area of the world or a different world where we have like even a desert section. You'd have like a desert specific vehicle. Some kind of flying vehicle would be cool, but you know, more likely we'll get like some kind of RV, or no, you know, like a off-road vehicle, like you know, four-wheeler ATV type of design is what I would expect it would ultimately be. Though it would be so nice to have just that idea of a flying vehicle, even if it's like this is a short range transport, not meant to go super far. And you know, I'm using a lot more power already on this than I expected. Oh, hey. There's some copper ore right there. If you need some copper, some right there for the taking. I want to drop that off, and I've got spares in my power. Yeah, we'll take a spare power cell. I just have a feeling that I'm going to end up running out of power with this as we are exploring. Die! Oh wow, they move away quickly when you start hurting them now. That's right, get out of here. The dock. I think I'm in not the best spot. I think maybe not quite far enough over. Still made the landing. All right. Bridge time. Get this thing working. We may do both today. We may try to jump down really quick to the crystal cavern area, the purple caverns, just for the fact I want to get some kyanite and make the thermal module. Because I'm thinking, what if we get the thermal module, we could test it with like the heat vents here. Subnautica in space. I mean, they'd want to do something like that. Be interesting. I've never played Deep Rock Galactic. I've never tried that one. I've looked at it, but I never tried it. So, I didn't bring the grappling hook because I'm not worried about the grappling hook. Especially on land. All it does is drag you along the ground. We'll take that. Probably won't need it ultimately, but it'll be helpful. You know what? Let's just go ahead.
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast.
Great.
It would be worth investigating.
Okay, no. Oh, wait, there is a container.
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Oh, great. Now we get warning at least. Ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice. And then now we finally hear the cry. I like how they disabled it until after the message. Not, oh, we hear these weird cries. What is that? You know, there's like, oh, ravenous creatures tunneling underneath the ground to the north. Oh yeah, let's grab some silver ore. So I don't have that much back at the base. Oh, that's interesting. We got silver ore. And then at the top, there's copper. Interesting bits of two growing or, you know, forming together. Let's see, where is it? Oh. Not too far there. Should be right by one of the platforms. Yeah, there we go. That, like that. Data bots, thumper. Yep. Thumper.
New blueprint synthesized.
Not Bambi's friend, but the little, you know, drum machine. for the game. And I think I actually have to drill all of that and come back to that later. D-truck seems to be still there and intact. Not appearing like it's getting moved around. Oh, here we go. Oh, it started. I think I might have got out of the range. Okay, so just an animation for as you come into the area. I was like, oh yeah, hey, not really attacking you, just letting you know we're here. Trying to get my bearings on where I'm at. Hey, yeah, there we go. Okay, that absolutely sounded like one of them jumping out, grabbing onto like a snow stalker, tossing it in the air, and eating it, but I didn't see a single thing. And it sounded like it was right on top of me. So it might be triggering events as we're not even in the area. It might be stuff next to us, and then that might have been an event trigger, but it didn't show for some reason. Let's see. Okay, there's that path. That's the one that leads back. I think I know where to go now. As long as I don't get killed. Let's see. Oh yeah, cave system. One of the ones I'll probably get stuck. You play, what in space? Call of Duty in space? I'd rather not play that in space. Yeah, I think if they did a third game, I mean, one option, which of course people have asked about for this compared to other space, you know, survival type games, No Man's Sky, Space Engineers, Empyrean, all of those, you can travel to new locations. And, you know, while that's not necessarily Subnautica themed in that, you know, we're trying to survive and get off of a planet in the first one, it doesn't mean the third one could not feature some kind of aspect of interplanetary travel. But I don't know if they would try to do that, because that would be such a different styling to this as compared to the, you know, existing games. And he is slow. He missed very badly. Ooh. All right. Ah, that's why I brought the drill arm. Ha ha ha. Is there anything to scan in here? No. All right, let's see. We need to free up some space. I might be making a quick trip back to drop off supplies, because here we go. Lot of ion cubes. Yeah, I would think more likely if they did a third vehicle or third Subnautica, I would hope for some kind of flying vehicle. Maybe not interplanetary flight, but at least something that short range, like a jumper type vehicle. Not like you're a fly all the way across the area into the map, but make it something like it could jump, like short burst flight, and then it has to recharge like the jets or something, kind of like how the jump jets do. But have it be like a very significant power drain too. So you'd have to have like, say, 4 power cells on it just to get it flying for a decent amount of time to get 100%. Have to have four fully charged power cells. Like the Prawn suit has 2, Sea Truck has 2, because Sea Truck can add modules. Do something like that. 4 on that vehicle to make it be 100%. You can't do the job you want because you're colorblind. Well, the doctor won't allow you to do it. I'm assuming it's something that is very specific to needing you to be able to tell one color from another. I would think, again, you know, first game we're by ourselves on a planet. Second game, we're on the same planet, coming back willingly, different character. Oh, no room. Okay, I think I got enough room for all of these. But yeah, we come back, we're in a different section of the planet, different set of, like, you know, major biome aspect. You know, first one we had, you know, a variety of biomes. We do have that here, but we're mostly in an Arctic area here. So it's not like we're just... maybe we have, like I said, the next one could be a desert type biome. You could also do something where maybe in the next one we have, instead of a desert, what if we have a tropics area? You know, where it's just like a lush forest. You know, there's different options of what they could do for a third game that would not involve going into space, into different planets, or even to like a moon. You know, we do have like the moon here. Wouldn't even involve that. Just, hey, we're gonna go to the tropics area, and you know, you got these lush tropical forests to deal with instead. So we get like a machete, not like copying Green Hell or something like that, you know, but just giving that little bit of an area to deal with that. Maybe we end up with like some kind of tank, you know, bushwhacking tank to help us get through the heavy plant growth. You know, there's always that kind of idea that they could throw in. There's a lot of options they could do for a third game, and I'm sure we'll probably see a third game, especially if Below Zero ends up being as successful as the original. In terms of sales, you know, money coming in, I feel like they wouldn't ignore the chance to do maybe a third game, maybe tie it all together. Maybe we go to the home planet of the precursors. We'll have to see how the end of this story goes. Maybe they set us up at the end of this story in Below Zero for a third game. You know, we didn't... It's... Oh, hey, look, I crouched down for that. It looked like... Yeah, you see, look, I'm actually, like, dropping down. Like, as I walk... It looks like I dropped down for a moment for some reason, like I scooted down. Let's see. All right, where am I at? Where am I at? Ah, good. Made it back. We go drop supplies off. Nobody better pick a fight. Ooh, that's a nice looking glow to it. Coming from that angle. Okay, let's, I've got a lot of stuff. So, let's dump what I can. You know, we'll keep... Actually, I can put that elsewhere. There we go. 2 of those. I got plenty of food. And throw one of these in there as an extra. Yeah. So, ion cubes! Look at that. At one spot. That worries me. They're not going to give us a generator in this one. Like, not a natural generator. We'll end up still having something. Prime Sonic will move the Ion Cube generator mod over to below zero, I'm sure. And nobody's seen Prime Sonic yet today, have we? Has Prime Sonic jumped in yet? I've not seen him in the chat. When I'm uploading the videos modded, do you mean like uploading Subnautica below zero modded? Because I'm doing Subnautica modded right now. That's Mondays and Fridays, and whenever below zero is finally stated, hey, we're gonna release our full release update on this date, I'll probably wrap up my Subnautica modded series to do a Subnautica below zero series. Then it won't be initially modded. It'll be like a maybe like snap builder and like one thing, maybe tweak something with like some of the building aspects, but it'll be very light modding just to get through an initial playthrough with it once it's full release, full story, and then I'll do a full modded playthrough where I go crazy with the mods. Just because I really like the big room, and I'm hoping, you know, again, that they're going to backport to the original game, but until they do, I'll probably switch to focusing on below zero mods for a little while, and then, of course, depending on how much I like the game in the end, we might go back to Subnautica, we might stay with below zero. All depends on which one I end up preferring overall. Is that... Yep, that's where I was. Used to be a purple tablet fragment in there. I'm gonna chance it. Of course, this is where they like to attack me in the tunnels. Ooh. Look at that. That's very nice looking copper ore. There was more copper there. Obviously, we've got a way to get in here from some other path, because this is not exactly the most optimal path for a prawn suit. But yes, I will do modded on this. I have no problems with doing modded on this, but I like to stay away from mods during early access because you're not experiencing the game itself as it develops. You're also not restricting any issues, any bugs to just the game. You throw in mods, you're going to end up adding bugs to it as well. And I definitely being like, you know, I say if you're reporting, doing bug reports to the devs, you don't need to use mods. If you're showcasing something like how I'm doing videos or live streams, I don't think you should do mods during early access, because if you highlight a bug, you might be highlighting a bug from the mod that's not specific to the game itself. And during early access, I feel like you should be highlighting the bugs in the game itself, so the devs that they, you know, I'm sure they watch different streamers, different YouTubers for content to see what people are doing as they're playing. And, you know, it ends up being like, hey, guess what? We have, you know, so-and-so was doing a live stream and they ran into this problem over and over. We're able to reproduce it. And they're not using mods, so we know it's a problem in the game. And it helps them out. I was watching a documentary clip from South Park, the Fractured Butthole game, when they were doing that. And they were talking about watching PewDiePie playing the Stick of Truth and how much it helped them to look at how somebody's playing it, how watching him and then watching some others, they were able to see how the game was being played and come up with ideas just based off of that. So I feel like that's kind of the same idea. You should be, if you're representing during early access, you should focus on the bugs in early access. So I don't do mods really during early access, unless I just run out of other stuff to do. Lithium. Kind of doesn't actually look like it's placed in there as much of a vein as it is just kind of like got randomly shoved in there. And I can't get that last piece. Blue trivalves. So they still look the same. And that should be me closing in. Yeah, we'll do this side. And then I can go out that way, because that'll take me into the other area that I cannot get back from the same way without some kind of special structure. Say, there it is. I think I'll watch him get eaten in a second. Right? No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Look, I'm gonna serve you up. Go get him. He runs off and they don't attack him. Come on, I was like handing him to them. Oh, let me think. Boneyard, yeah, boneyard over here. There was something with the boneyard at one point. It's like more lithium that I can't seem to aim and target the top piece. I feel like that needs to be adjusted a little bit. I mean, it's nice it's in there, but you think it'd be a case of, well, I'll break away this other piece to get in there. And oh, yeah. That was a very fast scan. See if it'll work right. I lose my head, but and I'm standing inside the terrain. But hey, you know, it's like the great hunter photos. You know, when they pose next to like their trophy. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna I claimed this graboid. That totally is like a copy of like the dune sandworms and the graboids from Trimmers. That's all it is. That's all the ice worms are. It's totally a like copy of that style. Except for the fact they don't have like tentacle things that come out of their mouths. They didn't take that from the Trimmers. That would have been like just a blatant copy. And that's just another like triggered animation. Is he stuck? He got like stuck for a second waiting on me to move. So yeah, we got, that's where it used to be. I want to say we had to have a purple tablet. We don't have to have that anymore, I don't think. I think it was one of the other spots we had to have a purple tablet to get in. Because at this point I haven't unlocked the tablet. And there used to be that broken piece down here. That you come here, get the unlock piece. Not fully unlocked, just one piece. You have to go find the other pieces, and then you're like, oh, now I gotta come back here. I hope they fix that dropping out of the prawn suit thing. Yes! Ah, because I am infected with alien. Is there? Yes, we still have that over there too. So that's gonna be 4 containers worth of ion cubes that I'm getting today in just these trips. I might have enough ion cubes for a while. I don't know.
The components you scan can be used to construct several different types of tissue.
Yep.
The technology is remarkably
New blueprint synthesized.
Several types. How do you avoid ending up with, I don't know, hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Not since the 4th try. Somebody ended up with some toenails for eyelashes, it sounds like. There we go. I don't know if the devs watch me specifically, but I mean, it's always possible. Popeyes, there's a Popeyes chicken. I'm trying to go back here. Yeah, Popeyes chicken. That it's kind of like Kentucky Fried Chicken, but they're like Louisiana style, like Cajun style in a way. I don't care for Popeyes. Yeah, don't watch big Subnautica, like, or, you know, big creators. I know big channels, but I would think that there's always a chance they might watch smaller channels too, just because, you know, the big channels, yeah, they draw a lot of attention, but some of them have been at this for a while. And, you know, some smaller channels, it might be like, here, you got Markiplier, he's playing variety games. You got PewDiePie playing variety games. Jacksepticeye playing a variety of games. They're not specializing in anything. They're not replaying Subnautica over and over and over. PewDiePie is not playing Minecraft, like, you know, as his main game over and over. So there is a point to have them likely watch smaller YouTubers that maybe focus on that specific game. You know, if I was a dev, I would be like, okay, do we want to watch this guy that plays our game one time and that's it? Or do we want to focus on also people who are playing it over and over and really know it well? So I think there is a good possibility they watch, maybe not necessarily me, but they could be watching other players like me that do YouTube stuff, because it would make sense to watch people that also spend a lot of time playing the game again and again and really diving into the game, as opposed to those that kind of do a quick playthrough and then that's like, okay, we're moving to the next game. Oh. I don't know if it's so much about the personal aspect when it comes to devs watching. I think it's just more the fact that, again, you're going to have maybe, you know, basing around, say, a game like Empyrean Galactic Survival, which I used to do a lot of until they kind of changed the game in ways that I no longer found it engaging. But, you know, it ends up being a case of, in that, you know, if PewDiePie plays that game, that's one value of, here's somebody who's, you know, just now coming into the game, and you're going to be able to watch them play the game. You're going to be able to see what the chat's saying about the game, stuff like that. You're going to get some feedback in that regard as a dev. But watching somebody like, let's say, Excalibur, who is one of the big creators of the workshop that used to do a lot of content when I was playing it, and I'm sure probably still does. I think he has a channel where he focuses on it. He's going to lend more value to the devs than PewDiePie, because even though he's a smaller creator, he is much more knowledgeable and involved with the game, as opposed to PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye, somebody like that, that's just going into the game and doing the main part of it and then moving on. They're not diving into it deep. They're not really getting into it for a full, like, how much can we get out of this kind of thing. And somebody like Excalibur, in that case, would be a much better person to observe and watch and get information from. And I think I know where I'm at. I think I am... Yeah, this looks very familiar. And if I am right, that's why I got stuck here before, because I couldn't come out this way. Yep. We're at the other end of this archway area. No scan. But, you know, I've got ion cubes. Plenty of ion cubes. I wonder if they changed it so that we no longer go from the other direction where there's the ice path Because I couldn't cut into that last time. I feel like I'm not gonna say for sure that the devs are watching me. I feel like they're watching me or somebody else that does similar to how I do in the game, because look at some of the changes they've made. I mean, like you're saying, I said I want more building options. There are things I have mentioned that I have, asked for and specifically said, changes that I've suggested that have become implemented. Now, it's not just saying it's me coming up with all these. There's obviously gonna be other people that come up with some of the similar ideas. Somebody else, you never know, somebody else might be watching my channel and then going on their channel that has more subscribers and following some of my content and using me as a basis for some of their ideas, and as a result passing those ideas along, and the devs may be just watching them. But yeah, I definitely feel like somewhere some ideas I've said have made it to the devs, because I've seen some stuff I've been suggesting, talking about, implemented in the game. And we are getting more and more building options. Again, something I've been asking for a while. We need more building capability, because this game is a big one in terms of building. That's where their long-term play value is. Playing the story 3 times only takes you to a certain point where you're like, okay, I've had enough of this story. I'm gonna put those away just in case. When you go into the whole let's keep building and trying more stuff with the building aspect, then you get more options. Then you have that long-term playability. Trying to get my bearings, and I got stuck for a second. Did not want to let me move. Let's see. Oh, I'm back to this. Is that where I came through? I must have looped around. So I saw the glow there. Yep, I must have looped around. Okay, so I got the recessed, the hidden one that had the 3 large areas. I got the main one with the unlock. Did I get a unlock? I didn't scan anything. No thoughts. I didn't scan anything for a purple tablet. Did they take the purple tablet out? Maybe? Yeah, I didn't get anything for a tablet. That would make things simpler. Take the purple tablet out entirely and just focus on we get a white tablet later. Actually doing better on power now than I thought. It has to be all the jump jets that I was draining too much with earlier. Am I going back the same way? Feels like I am. I can't tell. It's nighttime. Actually, I think I know where I'm at. Yeah, I think I know where I'm at. Still no. Oh. Okay. I was just waiting for an animation where they pick up the prawn suit and you're like, they're shaking you around and you're like trying to smack them with the claw or drill their face out to get them to let go. Like not dragging you underground, but swinging you around a little bit. I was waiting for that to happen. Okay, I'm not going that way. Apparently, I'm not going this way either. Oh, no. No, no, no. Come on. I'm stuck. I got stuck. Walk, walk, walk. All right, come on, super legs, push. Ah. Okay, that's frustrating. This, yeah, there we go.
This site is one of some significance.
Thought there was
Its
one
data will
more.
assist us on our quest.
We'll grab these. Actually, see what, oh, I got water. Do that.
Vital signs stabilized.
Where's he up a little bit? Okay. Prawn suit is not far away. The problem is getting that prawn suit unstuck now. Hey, knock some stuff out of the wall. How about that? Oh, oh! What should not work, works. Jump jets to the rescue. Oh, I hope they fix that kind of stuff. Give us an option, you know. Give us a command at least to make it move or... yeah, like, pull it back to a certain point, and I think I know where I might be. I think. Oh. Yes. All right. Ah, it seems like it's so much more noticeable on the audio as you hear. I heard a gulp on that. Yeah, I heard the swallow sound effect. That was much more prominent of a sound effect. I think I'm back in the same area, aren't I? I'm lost. Yeah, you have to go buy it on Steam or Epic, I think is where you can get it right now too. Hey, FinMac, how's it going? Bob, you've used my ideas in other games. Well, I'm glad. I mean, that's part of why I do this. I want to share ideas I have too. So if you know, something I build, you're like, I like the way that looks, I want to use it in my game, go ahead. You know? All right, it's daytime. I can probably find my way out now. I'm just going to head towards the sea truck. Wait a minute. Let me look. So I remember it changed when they did that overhaul of the area. They changed one spot, and it gave us this loop around type thing. That one spot in the loop was where the big alien creature thing was, and I'm just coming back out of here. Okay. So the big ice creature cave was somewhere on, like, it was like a circuit, like a circle that you went around. Oh, okay, I'm in this little area. Let me think. That means... I think it's right here. Yes, I think. Is it coming... which way? This way, I think. One of these, I'm going to come around. There we go. That's a different one. Not the one I was thinking of. Take that. And what do I get? Titanium. So I guess 2 thumper locations now. For this, you get at one or the other. That's assuming this is meant for me to walk down. Diamond! I'm out of diamond, so we'll take some diamond. Did I go to Sanctuary yet? Not on this one. Or wait, you mean the Sanctuary, like the spot where we get Alan? Yeah, because I did get Alan. I just haven't gone down to the final area to build yet his new body because I didn't have everything for the body. Figured this would be the easier way to do it. Come here first, get the piece from this area, and then when we go down to the caverns below, I already have that. Let's see. Oh, I got room. Yeah, we're gonna get diamond. I'm gonna load up on this because I don't want to have to come back to this one. And you spent 3 days to draw the map of this place earlier. Yeah, share that if you want. Definitely. I need to see if there's actually anybody's put an updated map online for this, because we had the Subnautica, the map for the original game. It was like, or you know, the interactive map site, which was really useful in the original game. I'm hoping we're gonna have one for this too. Somebody will put that together. Definitely ready for the map mod in this. That might be another one I throw in for my initial playthrough, just to have that in the PDA. You know, go up here with the beacons and be able to have a map. Let's see. How am I doing? There we go. No. No.
Welcome aboard,
There.
Captain.
One more. Get the last of these. You'll make a vid today, but that's fine. You know, if it's not coming out right away. Oh, we got a piece there. Get it to line up. Oh, fine. Get this one. There we go. A little bit of trouble walking up the steps with this thing. Okay, now if I thought I was at the spot where I come around and drop down into where the was it? What was I think? Mine just went blank. Oh, the robotics lab. I thought I was coming from that way, but apparently I came from that direction instead. So that's actually a not that bad of a proximity. So if you come up here now, that's where we used to have that little spot that we would go. And even when we first came in the original map area with the original bridge setup, we had the drilling base where you got the thumper, but there's apparently another one up that way too. It used to be one of my shortcuts was through that direction. It used to be a very fast way to get to certain places, and then they changed it on me. That's definitely something else I would feel like maybe they, you know, the devs check out some of my content at times, because some of my shortcuts were, you know, fixed. I mean, granted, they were like not supposed to be shortcuts, but some of the one I was using to help me get around faster did get changed later. Okay, you know what? I don't like you being that close. So go away. Go away. Oh, yes! TV, if you are with us, thanks for subscribing. Yes! To subscribe. Oh.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction
You know,
of my core.
trying to help you out, dude. Trying to help you get your body.
As I have come to autonomy in a long time.
I think that's what we'd call hope.
All right, I'm gonna put
while not favorable, are more positive
that
than
back.
before. I sense you are sufficiently motivated to influence the outcome.
You have such
yeah.
a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering.
There we go.
If you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see,
That's a good point there.
you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy.
Yep.
And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes.
Oh, so it's their fault.
Was imperative.
You'll be happy to know I've been vaccinated.
That is reassuring.
Okay, I wonder if maybe now we're supposed to chip at this with like the thermal blade, because the laser cutter is not working anymore, which is what we used previously to get in there. And I still don't think I can get up there with the drill on this. I can try. Get away. No, 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 no. Oh, no. He is damaging it. I saw it. Yep, he's damaging it right now. Just rubbing against it. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. Oh, that got damaged too. All right, come here, you. You. Die. Die. It doesn't hurt me. They're not rubbing up on me, just injuring me, like, from their eyeball areas. Why is it that they were just damaging my sea truck with their eyeballs? It's making the same look. It's not targeting on anything with it. Punch. Okay. I'm not sure on that one. We'll have to try some other stuff. I'm gonna head back before I have something destroyed, so I can repair and recharge this thing too. All right, let's go. What hit you guys? There. So, successful run there, I'm gonna say. Yeah, and I've been saying that for a while. They did. That's another thing I feel like maybe myself and a bunch of other people saying, you know, it's not realistic to have this little storage in a storage module. There's wasted space, and that's not something you do in a submersible vehicle. You know, especially something that's meant to go down and act as like a mobile base. You're going to go down, spend hours underwater. You're going to maximize every bit of space you can, and that means better storage in the storage module. They did upgrade the storage, increasing it, but it's still not great. It still should be a case of just dump the storage module, give us a customizable module, one we can build in with the habitat builder. Let us put our own, like, you know, restrict certain things. You can't put standing lockers in because what are they connected to? You got to put something that mounts to the wall. But that would get rid of the storage module, get rid of the fabricator module. You just have a custom module that you can build in how you want. And it gives us a bit more of that crossover into how we did things with the Cyclops. That customizability that the Cyclops had. That if you wanted a ton of storage, you build a ton of storage. You want a bunch of food production, you build a bunch of growing plots. You know, give us that functionality with a module for the sea truck and replace the storage module, replace the fabricator module, and just simplify things. Here's a custom one, build how you want in it, as long as it mounts to the wall. You know, we could technically then have the little wall planters that would allow us to grow some marble melons in there. You know, we'd have options that we don't have now. And I'm gonna let this charge very quickly. Now I'm gonna have to have more storage for ion cubes. I'm not gonna have enough room for ion cubes. Let's put all this here for now. Lots of supplies, though. That's... Yes. Charged? Yes. Alright, so redock. Return. I think I'm close enough to the rotation. Still actually miss the backup camera now. What the? Okay. What, so I can't target this storage. I can target creep vine there. Not sure what's going on with that. Wow, that was a big struggle just to get up that short distance with this. And I walked right through it. I cannot access it still. I hope they would have fixed that too, but that hasn't been fixed. Alright, we'll let that charge. I'll drop it down, then get the stuff out the back of it. I'm going to have to place down a new locker, I think. It's not like I'm going to need that many ion cubes in the long run. We're going to do an ion cube locker temporarily. So minus, what was it? One I used for the gate. That plus whatever's left, I think, in the prawn suit storage. That many ion cubes from this trip. You know, getting 4 big clusters of them. 3 in the one spot, 1 in the area where you get the architect piece. That really makes me think there's probably less of a chance we're going to have an actual ion cube generator as part of the normal game, the vanilla aspect of the game. We're probably not going to see that type of element in this one. So if you want a lot of ion cubes, you might be stuck doing the whole ion cube generator mod for that in the long run. My water is getting low again. Oh, that silver and diamond. I gotta put together a diamond one. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna do like that. That should help. Forgot to all about diamond last time, so I didn't even build one for diamond. And apparently we're going to have a lot of diamond now, so we'll do one of these. This might be where I rotate around the corner. Like that. Yeah. And more lithium. And 1 quartz. There we go. Something will go there. I'm not sure what. Let's see how we're doing. I think I've hit population again. I'm not seeing eggs. I think the extra ones I threw in there now are maxed out. I don't have any eggs being produced. So we might be doing another level at this point and stacking again. Okay, we got that. Put that back, yep. Go ahead and swap these while I'm thinking about it, because I would forget. And I don't need my cold suit on anymore. Oh, wait. One. No, we'll keep the ion cube. What was it? Charge 100%, now 3 of 3. So I guess there's something still that they're planning. Maybe that's to do with the teleporter. Because I haven't used the teleporter in a while. That you put a cube in, it gives you 3 teleports. And that, or 100% a charge, so 3 teleports. Or maybe it's, you use it up and then you get to recharge it somehow up to 3 times. And after 3 charges, it fails. I still haven't seen anything tying that in anywhere. Sounds like it's done.
Seek fluid intake.
Can I repair? Cannot repair. Still.
Captain.
Still hope they fix that. Should be able to at least repair it. More ion cubes. All right, so I am. Well, so where are we at? Wow, 2 hours. All right, so good first 2 hours. We got some stuff done. We got ion cubes, a lot of ion cubes, probably enough to cover everything else, I would think. You know, that might last me a while. And so we need to expand. You know, an interesting mod I just thought of for this would be kind of like the one of the mods I used in Minecraft. Add a storage level meter to this, so it starts at like empty and goes up as you get full, so you can look and see, hey, that not just like, I mean, obviously there's a trigger for empty, but it'd be great to show like how many spaces are used out of the total amount, so you can see which is almost full and which one's kind of full, which one's empty. 1 ion cube is 3 teleports with the teleport module. All right, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, I don't use the teleport module because usually I'm not leaving my vehicle that far behind that I know it's for in the basin, in the spires. You teleport back very quickly. It's convenient. Great, I know, but I usually take my prawn suit with me in that area, and I don't want to leave my prawn suit out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah. Discord? I haven't actually been on Discord in a while. I don't look at my friend requests that often on Steam. Usually when I open Steam, it's to check something on an update. Yes, MSG is short for MrSpicyGaming. Just a simple way to say it. Call me spicy? Sure, I could be spicy. I'm fine with that too. Get a little crazy with that. So, oh yeah, I need food and water. We'll do well, I don't really need food, but that will stack for a while. Let's get the water though. Timmy, time to come back. Oh, you want to face everybody now, huh? With look, you've been quiet with like only one appearance for
Seek
2 hours.
fluid intake immediately.
You get a bunch of treats. Actually, you know, here, you want one right there? No? You feel neglected? That we haven't had you on the stream for like most of the time? Nope, okay. I'll leave that there for you. You can have it when you want. Time to eat nuts. Yes. Spicy nuts. Let me get a... If I can find a good one. Some of these are a little... Not as sprinkled as much as the others. I think I just broke that one. There we go. That's a kind of a... I mean, it's got... If this was a caramel peanut, it would be mostly covered. Kind of what it looks like. So we'll do... that. We'll eat this fruit salad, so I got me way up on food. And you know what? That's enough. That's good enough. There we go. Actually, we'll do 2 because I haven't done one in a while. Kind of throws it off when I'm having to just subsist off whatever I have in the basin area. Ah. How do you get your dog to keep your dog from licking your dog's private? Just be like, no, and then push him away. Yes, I know there's a mod for the... It's like the... I can't remember the exact name. I've used it in the past. The resource display or resource monitor. Something like that. That shows everything you have in your storage. But I'm talking about like... There's a mod I used with Minecraft that you could have actually a meter of like low to full on each storage container to show how full that container is. That's what I was thinking, is like that could be kind of a fun thing to throw in here with that. Oh. Yeah, you're not late, Reese. We're still in the last hour. We still got, well, about an hour, yeah. Timmy, stop. Stop being inappropriate on stream. You want one more? Gotta reach for it. Gotta reach for it. Come on, got it. One more. One more. There you go. There. Alright, fine. You know what? You won me over with that look. You gotta tell everybody who's my buddy. Who's my buddy? Come on, who's my buddy? That's right. Could put the arm up a little higher, but sure. Well, I mean, I am off today, but normally I'm off today. I'm not. I mean, we'll go maybe a few minutes longer today than normal, but not do like super long, just because I do have other stuff I still need to do. You know, like normal errands and living type stuff I need to do. So I'm not gonna like just stream for like 4 or 5 hours. We might do a little bit extra on there for the day. Yes, kids, don't eat your toe. It's not a good thing to do. Don't eat your toe. Toes are bad, okay? Yes, Timmy is my buddy. He is trained to do that whole I'm your buddy, or who's my buddy. That was one of my tricks. I trained him, and he goes like this when he's like sitting up. He'll wave at me. You know, Karen, thank you being the new member. Welcome aboard. Thank you for doing that. Stream schedule, I do Thursday, Friday, depending on where you are in the world. It depends on what day it is. But I do No Man's Sky, and then Saturdays, what we're doing now, I do Subnautica Below Zero for the moment. That might change to a different game when Below Zero goes full release, and I'm doing a full modded series on it. But same time, you know, depends on where you are in the world. But I go by U.S. time, so 1:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. We usually do 3 hours-ish on Saturdays when we're doing the stream. Timmy, I'm gonna have to put you away. camera timeout if you're gonna be inappropriate there. All right, go be inappropriate. So let's. I need to build up so I can get some eggs being produced. Actually, you know what? Let me double check because I had extras. So oh. You know, I forgot about the fact that I got the jump jet upgrade in the caves. Let me go throw that on before I forget again. At least we can access these now. There we go. Jump jet upgrade.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get back in. Alright, so don't have any titanium bars, anything like that. We've got some more lithium from that trip. Be enough. So we're gonna get another large room on top, and this will be like, I mean, we got the production level we're on now. We've got the living quarters level above. So this will be like the relaxation level. We'll have the alien containment going all the way up there too. And let's see, yep, still got this. So big room. Okay, targeting was a little weird there. Oh, I can reach. I can possibly go much higher. Which I was thinking about trying to build up and go like over top if I can. So where is it? Where's it's over there. That's what it is. It's over there. I need to figure out a way to get over onto that. That is part of the base, so it doesn't create a new base, and then turn that into nothing but solar panels. That'll be all of my power for the base. Just go absolutely crazy with solar panels for this. And we'll do a ladder here too. There we go. Oh, look at that. They want to be up top. I don't know why they are getting stuck like that, unless it's something with their jumping. Like they're jumping up and somehow getting stuck because of something with the mechanic. They're like twitchy. I can see that. Might need to... You know what? I might move that ladder over. That's a little frustrating with it jumping me around like that. There we go. We'll do that. So alien containment, 5 glass, 2 titanium. Please tell me I've got enough quartz now. I do not have enough quartz. I'm a little short on quartz. We'll grab that and get the next level done, and then oh yeah, I might actually do like a glass dome on that one. All right. Got me anything special? It's just, oh, out of nowhere. Like what pocket do you have that in, buddy? It's just like nothing in his hands. Oh, magic trick. Magic trick. Here's some copper. It's a sea monkey Copperfield. I swear I'm gonna put like a buttocks sound effect for my cheesy jokes. I swear I'll do that. So there we go. There's some quartz. Well, that, yeah. There's some quartz, I just can't get to it. Alright, got that one at least. Hey, even that's still a problem in the game. Yo, Jason, have I tried Space Engineers? Yes, I have done Space Engineers. I did it early access, and I did it full release, and I'm sorry, I just can't get into it. Any game that it says, hey, for the tutorial, now that you're in the game, leave the game and go watch these videos, I just can't get to that, past that part. You know, it's like, you probably find a way to embed the tutorial into the game, and trying the scenario stuff like that, I just could never find anything that I really enjoyed. And it was a case of, ultimately at the end, if I play for 3 hours and I have a single base platform built and that's it, I don't feel like I've done much. And it feels like I'm just, like, granted, these are games, you know, you could say you're wasting your time because you're not being productive. But if I go 3 hours in a game and I have a single base platform and that's it to show for it, I feel like I am really just wasting time, even with the game. So yeah, I do not play Space Engineers. I will probably never, ever end up getting into Space Engineers. Oh, and I need titanium. Here we go. So we'll do a bunch of glass now. City Skylines is 75% off for $7.49. I mean, if you want a discount, there's was it Just Cause is like 95%, or Just Cause 3. One for like what, 2015, 2016, like open world art, you know, shooter type thing, like Fallout, but like very large map. That's like only a few dollars. I was actually thinking about getting it just because it's like, you know, $3 where it's normally like 30. It's like 95% off, something like that. I was like, that could be a fun one just to get, just to have something to kill some time here and there. You know, when I just want to roam around, blow something up, just to be distracted for a few minutes. There are some good deals going right now. I would definitely say check out, I'm pretty sure, again, is on sale. I didn't look, but No Man's Sky is probably 30% off, or 50% off like they normally do when they go on sale, so it'd be like $30. All right, let's see some eggs pooping out. I want to see some eggs. I just, you know, actually, you know what? Pinacarids, I'm gonna scan you. I'm gonna take you out because you're not really providing any function. I don't see them being useful for like actually dropping anywhere. Like, what are they gonna do? I throw them outside. They're not gonna sit there and attack anything for me. They're just gonna sit over here and wait to be popped in a bioreactor. That's all I'm doing with them. We'll just keep them there and use them up later. Alright, so you got room. Let's pop some eggs. I want a squid shark egg so I can go dump the squid shark out somewhere. I want a rock puncher egg. I need to find another brine wing egg so I can make some brine wings. See if they'll attack for me. Ooh, we need cryptos. We need crypto eggs. Yes, that's another thing I am missing. Need crypto sucus eggs. And we know that they exist. We might have to go look for that. Doesn't matter if you make progress, it's fun. It's about fun. And see, that's the other thing is for me, I don't enjoy feeling like I've made no progress in the game. And when I do, like, hey, I'm 3 hours in a game, I made one platform, it's not fun for me, you know? 3 hours in Subnautica, I can have Sea Moth, Sea Glide, Cyclops, and have all my stuff moved into it and have the Cyclops set up as a mobile base. You know, granted, you know, you can do a lot of building stuff in Space Engineers, you know, sure. But even like when playing Empyrean in the past, I could do a lot more in 3 hours than I could in Space Engineers. So it's just, unfortunately, a game I will never get into because it is way too overly tedious to get certain things done. In my opinion, it's just not something I found enjoyable at all. the author of the brine suit mod added physical damage reduction. The brine suit already had physical damage reduction. It did the same 50% already. I've played Ark, and Ark is one of those that every time I re-download it, all like, what, 40 gigs of the install or whatever it is, I'll re-download it, I'll make it an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I delete it. Because in an hour, I'll die 3 or 4 times because of stupid bugs that have been in the game since the very beginning, and that after all these DLCs, all this new content, they still won't fix. Bugs like your jump doesn't act the same way every time. Like if I run this way and jump like that, the next time in Ark I might jump and it'll be like, like it barely even jump. And then I'll go and run and jump and it'll launch me 30 meters away in the air over the edge of a cliff and kill me. And I cannot play Ark Survival. I know there's some people that play it because they think it's funny with the bugs. I just can't play it because it's too frustrating when you die repeatedly because of stupid bugs in the game. That's why I won't play it. Why not do videos debunking Steam reviews? Because reviews are opinions. I mean, granted, there's going to be a lot of reviews on there that people are like, this game is stupid, don't play it. That's why I don't pay attention to those reviews. I read the reviews where people go into detail, specifically about elements of the game. And I mean, I could, it is also a case of maybe they did not play quite to the same. And it's all an opinion. For me, I played Avorion. I tried it. I did 15 hours in that game, and I saw so many bugs in that game, so many things that did not work consistently. I said, this is not a full release game. This is early access. And I've had people complain about that statement, saying, you must only like AAA games. You must be only used to AAA games. No. There's a difference between programming quality and polish. You don't put out a game that is unpolished. You put out a game that you've taken time to go through and check things and make sure stuff works correctly. And if it doesn't, you fix it and then you go full release. The fact that Subnautica had a complete rework on the story is evidence of that, because if they just say, you know what, there's not a problem with it, we're just going to keep going and finish, we'd have a completely different storyline to Subnautica. There's a value of polish in games, and of course in the end, the same thing, there's a value of details in reviews, but in the end, the reviews are your opinion. It's hard to kind of debunk a review if they go into detail. Especially if they go into good detail on how things happened, what happened with it. So I could try it, but I just don't think that would work out too well, because in the end, it's your opinion against somebody else's opinion. And unless they're stating something as fact, saying, fact, this is a bad game because of this, no, that's not fact, that's opinion. Fact, the game has problems and bugs in this area. Well, if they can showcase that, repeatedly showcase that, then that is a fact. There's a problem in that area. And there's been people like on my Avorion review saying, I see the same stuff as you. They're replying saying like, yeah, I see the same problems. This can't be a full release game. It just has too many issues. Below zero. This is not a full release game. It's not polished yet. There's that aspect of getting them polished up. And once they're polished up, then they can be full release. And that's it, crypto. That's right, because I remember I was like, I've seen this. I know that look. But that's because I spawned it in last time. So, yeah, they seem to be placing a lot of the eggs around artifacts this time. At least certain specialty eggs. Like how that one wasn't even like showing on the artifacts. I just found the entrance and came down. Alright, so we got 2 crypto eggs. So I have some baby cryptos I can raise. I Wonder what else. I know I looked. There was nothing for the chelicerates, which is disappointing. I really would like chelicerates.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more.
Nah, I'm done. That's it.
I will
No
share
more
the signal
sites.
with you now. I am unsure whether it is for a facility or a component, but it is important.
Oh, that's the one we already got. That was already on there. So, okay.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that.
I like how they turned down the
What if the
volume on
network
everything
had a
else
system update?
against the
They're
conversation.
on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay,
Oh,
that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened. This isn't over yet.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better.
What you are describing is merely survival instinct.
Call it whatever you want, if it keeps you from lying down and giving up.
My
at least the
people do not
conversation
lie
has
down
gotten better with the new changes.
if they still exist, which I cannot confirm.
Welcome to life for the rest of us, Alan. Most of us don't get to know what's happening in every timeline. We have to go along with things and believe in life's potential.
This totally reads like we're going to help
There's a
him
poem,
get off the
Sam.
planet to go back to his
Hope is
home
human.
planet.
Hope is,
So
oh, right.
what if that
Hope
is
is
the
the
lead
thing
into
within us.
Subnautica 3? What if they're buttering us up for Subnautica 3, where in Subnautica
It's a line
3
from an 18th century
is continuing this story where we're on our way to his home
Hope
world,
is
to the
thing
precursor
that
home
matters.
with Alan.
Is in the soul
Maybe, oh, maybe they're doing like a Prometheus thing.
and never stops.
Well, if you haven't seen the movie Prometheus,
Promise we'll get answers one way or another.
spoiler, but doing like something like where they're going in search of the Prometheus, the architect's homeworld. In this case, going in search of the precursor's homeworld. What if that ends up being it? We go with Alan in tow to try to take him home at the end of this. Merrick, can you be mod? You're our mod. You are a mod. Yes. Oh, yeah, we are coming up the last 30 minutes. And there I go driving into the wall. All right, I'm just jumping down here real quick. Nothing major. We're just going to try to get some kyanite before stream is over, I hope. Feels like we've got a bit more crystal here, like they retextured a little bit with the crystal. All right. Not hearing anything yet as far as roaring sounds. Oh, yeah, there we go. Some titanium to drill. I think we'll have to do that too. We need to get some titanium. Get some resources take back. You know, while I'm down here, might as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I can find that one again. Oh, no. Forgot about that. I forgot the whole depth module. Which is funny that it's surviving perfectly fine right there. They must be coding it the same as with the with the Cyclops where it's acting like it's inside and therefore not affected, but it's actually outside. And just because it's on the little docking pad, it doesn't protect it from the pressure. It should still take pressure in this case. I expect that to be changed, where it'd be like, oh, by the way, your prawn suit's taking some serious damage. This will be a convenient way to do this. No drilling, but I can do this. If I get free, here we go. So I can leave that there. That's my beacon for everything. No spoilers or I will get banned. I think that would be a problem. That would end everything right now. You have to go play Santa for your tree lighting ceremony at your school tonight. Oh, well, have fun with that. What were we talking about on the PlayStation part of it? Who's doing PlayStation stuff? Jason watches the channel for game choices. You mean like for game ideas? Stuff to do, like games to play? Subnautica will never have a built-in multiplayer, as my understanding. Just like the original game will never have a built-in multiplayer because of the theme being around that isolation to an effect. And as far as doing the Nitrox mod, I have seen too many things about there being problems with that. So I stick with Subnautica being single player. It's also Subnautica is more of a single player game in my opinion anyway. It's one I enjoy more as a single player. If I was going to do anything multiplayer, end up being like it's been asked to do like a server for Minecraft. The problem is I want to find a good host for doing that to make sure I can do I don't have problems with it. I work at IT. I don't want to be getting complaints like, hey, the server's acting up and have to go troubleshoot something. I want to be able to go and put in a support ticket and say, hey, I need you to fix this problem on my server. I'm paying you for this. Fix it.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan class creature is near.
I kind of figured that out, you know, when it came after me. Love how it always waits and tells me after I've already encountered the Leviathan class creatures. Like, in case you didn't notice, that thing about to eat your vehicle. Oh yeah, I knew. Okay, so he's nudging, but he won't grab the vehicle without me driving. And he can't grab me while I'm inside, so he was targeting me still. Alright, that's 4 kyanite. Yep, I hear him. Still got those. Okay, there we go. That's enough. 4 kyanite. I can get out of here. We can go back and do a thermal upgrade for the prawn suit. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to help that much, but I would like to test it out at least with the thermal steam vents and the glacial basin and the spires. I feel like if it works at least a little bit there, that gives you an option for another way to carry it out into the colder areas and continue to use it without having to worry about extra power cells. Can I get this to line up? No, I can't. There we go. After I damage it. Really hope they fix that. Bring back the reverse camera. Actually was pretty helpful for lining up. Alright, so for kyanite, I think that's, I only needed 2 for a thermal module, but, you know, of course, having extra helps. So that's the thermal module. I feel like one of the depth modules needed it too. Possibly. But I can't remember for sure on that. What kind of eggs are those? Magna Panther, well, you know, without hatching them, we're not supposed to know, but we did play around with it last time. These are the Crypto Sucus eggs. You know, the crocodile-looking ones. Kind of why it's got that frill, kind of like their armor plating does. So I'm going to put those in to hatch. That way, you know, we'll have some baby cryptos. Since last time they didn't attack me, you know, that one didn't really, like, come after me that heavily. It was really the squid shark kept coming after me and shocking me with his little tendrils. I did not appreciate that from him. Oh, maybe I should throw like a bioreactor at the top level of the base and just start chunking the evil creatures in there. I'm like, oh, you just shocked me. Well, that's it. You're going into the grinder. I'm gonna just do repairs first. I'm burning through repairs, or repair, tool power. What are you bumping me around for? You have something for me? He walked away, or swam away. If he had anything, he was just like, ah, forget it. I think the prawn suit is damaged still. I don't remember if I repaired it. But it can wait.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, let's see. Thermal reactor. What's polyaniline again in this? Gold, hydrochloric acid, young cotton anemone. I think I've got some still out in the sea truck. Actually, I think I've got some down in the planter over here too. So I need 3 young cotton anemones. So I need to probably plant a couple of them. Probably need to get some of them planted in the alien containment now that I can plant in the large ones. Let's see, I still have some I stuck. Where? Yeah, okay. So we're good for that then. So that and gold? No, what was the other thing? The hydrochloric salt. Okay, that could be the questionable part. I'm not sure if I still have salt. Got 1 salt. And a bunch of diamond in there I need to get rid of. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Polyaniline. I need 2. Alright, you know what? We'll put that away for now. Well, I guess that will wait. Quartz. Cotton. Oh, I thought I put the cotton away. Or copper away. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Alright. Oh! 2 eggs for the rock crushers. Okay, so they went really fast. We got 1. The squid sharks. So I'm just gonna take you guys out. Wow, they pushed out 2 eggs right there. All right. Oh, you take up a... Rock punchers are not as big as squid sharks. We'll just put you there. And these I'll just dump outside. You know why? Because they don't attack me. They're just kind of like, they wander around, get stuck somewhere, and then they're done. Here, go. Be free. Boom. Go, have fun. You know, go play. Frolic in the sun when it comes up. Ooh. I just thought of how I'm going to punish the squid sharks. We're going to build an army of squid sharks. I'm just going to stockpile them here by letting them reproduce. And then I'm going to take the squid sharks. We're going to go down there to that stupid shadow leviathan. I'm going to release like 5 of them all around him and let them just go at it. See if they kill him. We'll do that. I got to remember to keep stocking them up. We'll just try that, see if they can kill him off. Have our own personal army of squid sharks down there. Yeah, I might have enough of that. You know, yeah, just might have enough. There we go. We got getting some stuff organized. Actually have diamond. Again. Alright. Waiting for hatch. Waiting for hatch. Actually, I might end up taking these out instead of letting them hatch. I'm not needing rock punchers. They're not doing anything for me. Really. So they can go over here and wait for another time. Squid sharks I can make use of right now, I would say. Yeah, I feel like that is a good option. Just gonna turn them into weapons. And time to save. Yeah, rock puncher, rock lobsters. I like rock lobster because it's like that song, Rock Lobster. Army of squid shark and burn them in the bioreactor. No, I'm going to release them as my, you know, cannon fodder, as it were. They're going to go out there and work on fighting on my behalf against the shadow leviathan. Maybe if I can find another brine wing egg, I'll do the same thing with them too. We'll take a few brine wings, see if they can freeze parts of him in the attack, you know? Actually, that sounds like a good thing to try. We'll go do some egg searches. Creature egg. Let it scan. So I probably should do some upgrades too. Yeah, I should throw some range upgrades in, I guess. We'll let it scan for another, hopefully, brine wing egg. And I'll have like an army of brine wings. Your great-grandfather was shot 3 times. I'm not sure how that came up in conversation. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, yeah, we are down to like about the last 15 minutes. But yeah, I feel like I want to do Brine Wing Assault Force. Brine Wing Assault Force, Squid Shark Assault Force. That works totally. I know it does. I know it works. We're going to make it work. I'm going to have my own attack squad that I take down there and release. I've done sea monkeys to gather supplies for me. Now I'm going to drop down an army to fight for me. If I can find brine wings. Let's go. I think I was finding them over this way. I think I might luck out have one right next to my base on the iceberg, but no. See, there's somewhere around here there was some brinicles. So it's like right along the edge here is where I crossed back into this area. Also, we'll just look down here for a moment. Yep. See, glide fragment, lithium, you know, grab supplies while I can. Okay, see, this is a good spot here. Come on. I'm not seeing any of the brinicles, but there could be an egg there. There's of the little ice fruit, whatever it's called now. Yep, there they are. So I'm gonna eat because I need some hydration. Frost anemone heart. What if we will get a way to like cultivate those in some capacity in the game? Oh, he was like, he sucked in that water, getting ready to hit me with it. Okay, I am like right here. I'm still within range for stuff to pick up. Maybe it's not. Nope. Okay, there's that one again. I would assume if there is one in this area that I'm not exactly like right at the edge of the scannable area. Oh, and then we got that one there. Tell me that's one of the brinicle ones. Oh, it's again that thing. So I've already got those. I'm just looking on my own. Because it was hanging off the underside of one of these. So I would assume there'd be another one somewhere around here. Hanging on the underside of the iceberg. Though it was kind of like wedged into the iceberg. Like it was maybe not quite positioned correctly. I know the whole fish we're going to find in... Oh, there we go. Whole fish you find in one of the big icebergs where there's got a cavity in there. So, brinicle or now what is it? Not brinicle. Now I can't think of the name. The brine breath fish. That's it. Brine breath fish. That one. Brine master. Army of those, or at least, you know, like, we'll say like 4 of those. Throw those around the shallow leviathan. Maybe see how they do on their own first. And then toss out like 4 or 5 squid sharks. And see if they shock him to death. You know, if we get a chelicerates egg option, I will raise an army of chelicerates. I'll take them down there. Pet them. Treat them nice. Make them like me better. And let them fight. We'll have creature fights, because they do fight each other. Well, not fight. They do attack each other. We'll say that. They do have aggression towards each other, as opposed to in the past it was just like, oh, you know, you're here. Hi. You know, might bump into you a moment. Was it the brine wing? So we're gonna have a brine wing army. I say wing kind of makes me want to say they're the Air Force, but that kind of works and kind of doesn't work. They aren't in the, they're not in the air, but they do kind of huff and puff. So, I mean, does it count if they inhale and, you know, they suck in and blow out cold water? Does that count the same as like Air Force? Water Force? They're not Navy. The Navy will be the squid sharks. That guy. Yeah, you heard me talking about you, didn't you? All right, so you're going to have a new one to work with. We got that one, and we got wherever it went, the brine wing egg somewhere. There it is, right there. Yeah, so we're gonna create a fish army. Fish army. That's it. So, we're at the 10 minutes mark. Is there anything anybody wants me to show on the base, or do we want to show something I've done? Do we want to go check out something real quick? We'll go ahead and do this as a viewer choice. Does anybody have anything they want to see in the game? Anything we want to point out as far as the location, something like that? They want to play around with something? So yeah, let me know in the chat, and we'll bring Timmy back over. Timmy. Come on, there you go. Food. Put food. Look, put food. Need to go? Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Reese. Similar game to Subnautica. Okay. If you're looking for story, then, I mean, anything that's like an RPG, I mean, Fallout, stuff like that is going to be good. If you're looking for building aspects, I would say, if you haven't already looked at No Man's Sky, because there's a lot of stuff that's actually fairly similar in the way the building's handled between No Man's Sky and Subnautica. Granted, No Man's Sky has more snapping options, and it's on sale, of course, right now. You could also, if you want to check out, for building aspects, look at Empyrean Galactic Survival. It's really up to you if you want to try that. Space Engineers, it goes back to watch some people play them and see what you think. But as far as like the building side, I would personally, out of all those, pick No Man's Sky first, just because of the building and how much they're doing with it now, how much they're expanding on it. And if you're wanting just survival oriented, like the whole have to take care of yourself, feed yourself and everything, with building, crafting type stuff, if you want the tech side, No Man's Sky, Empyrean, Space Engineers, if you don't care about it being more a high-tech, sci-fi style, then Green Hell is a great one for the survival standpoint. You have to worry about not just food and water, but fats, proteins, carbs, things like that. So it depends on which aspect of Subnautica you really like best. If you just want exploration, there's one that's very similar to Subnautica in the way it looks, but there's no enemies. There's no danger. It's just going out and exploring and, like, finding stuff, Have I found the equivalent egg for cuttlefish? Yes, the cuttlefish, where did I put them? Actually, it might still be in the prawn suit storage. But basically the cuttlefish are replaced in this game by the trivalves. And this, instead of it being like, here's one egg that you find here, one egg you find here, it's I was in the Arctic area earlier. There was the 2 trivalve eggs. There's 2 or 3 you could find in the deep lily pads, and there's a few other, I think a couple other spots maybe. I think they were adding like a 3rd color trivalve, but they're the ones that are basically like the replacement for the cuttlefish. The other hallway, that just goes in this direction. Is all just a connection to lead over here to this because of the way the base is laid out to get it through the middle of this iceberg. Because the iceberg has this gap in it. So you got the scanner room, you got that feeding here, and that was because that would not place any closer, so I built through the middle, and then this just leads up here, command room, and the rest is just that stack. I might still try to build another one up here, and build maybe where I can get out, walk at least up top a little bit. We have a diving spot. Could make this where I jump down and dive into the water for right onto that. Okay, maybe bad idea. Good thing I did that to check. That could have been bad. Dive into the water and end up hitting right into a part of the iceberg and dying. The teleport tool. I don't have it unlocked, so I'll have to look up the unlock code for it. Actually, you know what? Let me just do this. Since we're just doing the final last few minutes, I've already saved. We'll just do the creative, because that should unlock pretty much everything, I think. Typically would unlock stuff in the past. Okay, did not. So unlock all should still work. Yep, does. So kind of looks like there might be another bed I've missed. Small stove. Oh, interesting. So we can make a stove, and at least it does place down on the countertop, as opposed to some of the pictures not placing on the countertop. I'm gonna have to go find that. We can make a snowman, just not inside, unfortunately. All right, so no other things in here. So the teleport tool, basically you have, it's called the tether tool. So takes an ion cube, the silicone, and that.
Facilitates instant travel to
Yep.
bed sea truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
So what we'll do is I'll just go ahead and make the module real quick. And it is just another module here on this teleportation module. It says paired. I haven't dealt with trying to do more than one in the past, so I'm assuming if it's either automatically pairs or it's going to be a case of, hey, you know, which one do you want to go to? You kind of tie it together. We'll see, I guess, in a second. Of course, it may not make a difference with the fact that I don't have more than one. So yeah, basically this. And so if I was to be like, you know what, go up here, and I'll mark that, I'll pull it out. Boom. And we teleport, and right there in the module. So yeah, that's all it is. It's just the handheld tool. Of course, I'm in creative mode, so it's not using up any of the power charge. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think there's any limit for range on it. Oh, I can't even see where I'm going. I went 1,000 into the distance. Oh, there's Chelly. And there we go. So yeah, it's for teleporting back to your sea truck, which is really, like I said, I don't use it because most of the time when I would need it, I'm in the prawn suit, and then you're basically ditching your prawn suit. You're not using it from inside the prawn suit. You're using it outside, which means your prawn suit, it gets left. Your other stuff gets left. It's meant more for like when you go in the glacial basin, Arctic spires on foot, which I go in prawn suit on foot. So watch that stream. Okay, I will save that link. How about that, Eric? Story and survival. Yeah, I would go with like No Man's Sky has a pretty decent story. Empyrean, I don't know how they've done with the story now, since I haven't played it since Alpha 9 or Alpha 10 really that much. And Space Engineers, you have like tons of scenarios, so there's different stories or just different scenarios. Story and survival, Green Hell is a really good one. It is more of that realistic survival, so it's a lot more complex in terms of stuff, like you can get parasites and things like that. But it's got a really interesting story, and I never went back and tried other ways, but apparently there's supposed to be different endings you can do, so you've got a lot of, if you want the story aspect, you got a lot of replay value in that. Game Rust. I mean, it looked appealing until I started seeing how many people were like just, you know, griefing other people on it. And That's one of the things I don't play games that are like that. I had enough of that with World of Warcraft, with, you know, level 70 coming after me as a level 30 just because it was funny to them. I mean, I did get my revenge, you know. I found some tricks to get around the level difference and get them taken care of, but, you know, it's still, that's kind of like frustrating, and that puts me off from a game. So I'm not like big on the idea of rust. You have the same type of dog? Well, he's like a mixture of mainly Dachshund and something else. You're gonna tell your kids you survived a global pandemic. Who says they aren't going to experience something similar? Yeah, scanning. Is it still all the alien artifacts to unlock the teleport module? Because I know at one point they had it like, it was originally 50 artifacts. Then it went down to like 15. And I'm not even sure how many there are now. 10 total now? Okay. What's the power source? I am currently using just solar on this. I have a, well, you know, let me turn the lights back on and find them. I did a solar installation. Again, if I can find it, there it is. So I built on the iceberg because of the interesting look of the iceberg, like the fact that it's got that little overhang, all that kind of weird alien head shape. And I was like, you know what? We got a nice flat spot here. I'm going to build some solar panels. And now what I'm really wanting to do is come over here, say like, you know, right here in the middle, and then build a big solar farm network here, like, you know, 10,000 power might be possible. I don't know. It's got plenty of room. I have done small or, you know, big solar farms before, but nothing of like what this would be. This would be a lot. That's why I kind of feel like I want an army of sea monkeys to help bring me supplies for that, so I don't have to do it. It might also be a case I just remember this location for full release and come back with Deep Driller mod, so I can have plenty of resources and just go and build this super massive solar installation here. This also is a good spot if you were somebody using like the wind turbines, as long as you had platforms here, since right now the turbines, last I saw, still do not interact with the power transmitters. Like, you know, that thing. But yeah, that's all I've got for power right now. I'm not using anything bioreactor thermal. I just didn't want to mess with that. This is close enough. If I had to fit something, it'd be easy to fix. But fortunately, it's close enough that it picks up with the one transmitter. So I didn't have to worry about multiple transmitters for that. The horsepower module, I don't remember if I've actually put that in yet. I think that might be one I actually did not even like unlock yet. I think that was the one that I still have like one missing piece for, because I just for some reason could not find it. Oh wait, Parvin's bed, that has a big question mark. Oh, actually, yeah, it's going to be unlocked now because I did the unlock all command. Oh, interesting. Snowfox Iceworm Attack Reduction module lowers the frequency of attacks by ice worms. If that works for that, then why can't we just have that on the prawn suit? You know, what's the difference there? Why not have it on the prawn suit? Now, see, they finally took all the stuff out for the planter module. Still wish they had done that. Transfuser. Congrats, translators. We made a game. You know what? I don't know what the transfuser is. Unless it's like a joke thing that's just kind of thrown in there for, I guess, people who are doing code translation or audio or, you know, voice text translations. It was listed under tools. Oh, we got that? Yeah, there. That's interesting. I expect somebody's going to apply that to the prawn suit. And we got torpedoes. That may not be unlocked in the game. I did not get that unlocked before. Efficiency upgrade. Yeah. See, that's the problem here. Now you end up with, you've got 4 slots and you have to choose to ditch one of these. You know? Somebody's going to make a mod to add an extra slot to the sea truck at some point, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, I can't remember. I think that I did get the horsepower module unlocked yet because it was just like one more, I think, that I had not gotten. So, the alien storage medium. I mean, right now, the story is in its most complete form, Doctor Plays, but it has not been said it is completely done. Like, as far as the story. I'm sure they're holding out on releasing the full story until full release, because if you release the full story before full release, then you gotta change something at full release time to get people back interested into it at that point and get a lot of, you know, action going on, activity. You want to have people streaming and doing this. If you come out and say, well, here's full release, but we didn't change anything from 2 updates ago, you know, as far as the story, people aren't going to jump in to play it again as much. So they're probably releasing the full complete story, whatever's left, like the final act, at the point of full release. So you're going to have to still wait for a while. Yeah, if I do a big solar farm like that, it will go laggy again. It always goes laggy when I build big. It does seem to be working a little better in below 0 at times, like some of my base builds. But granted, I'm also not doing like a lot of complicated decorations the same way I do with the decorations mod in the original game. We got our baby in there. What happened to yours? There we go. You know what? Since I am not saving my progress right now so I could do testing, we're going to take all of these. Just going to throw them all out here. And if the brine wings and the squid sharks do not take down the shallow leviathan, we'll take down some cryptos in the end. Let's put them over here where they can do something. We'll drop all 3 of them. I think I dropped the lily paddler before. So it went right away and attacked the penguin. And they just all went on their own different directions. Here, will you attack me? No, but I can scratch your belly. I can scratch your belly. Oh! He's like got a big mouth on him. Cause I'm gonna swallow this thing. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Alright, there's Squiddy. Squiddy, come here. Do your thing. Oh, wait, you know, I wonder if it's because I'm in creative. They're not going to actually attack me either. Yeah, okay, let's go back to survival. I forgot I switched. Hey. 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 You know what? Daytime too. I want to see this. Hey. What you doing? Come on, dude. Alright, I'm assuming they're not attacking me. He's not, like, aggressive towards me. I could be wrong now. It might go frill. Oh, did they go after him? I missed it. I was in the wrong position. It sounded like they went at, like, the squid shark came after me and he defended me. Wow, Squiddy went way over there. He is roaming. Oh, man. I can't even see old Briny. Is that my brine wing over there, or is that a different one? We're gonna find out if he freezes me. I think that's my buddy. Yep, it's my buddy. You know, one thing they could do, I mean, just a slight change, create a separate model for each creature. Because think about the captivity thing, is we have whales in captivity, their fins fold over. What if we had an effect on creatures that were raised in captivity in this? Like, oh, they stayed smaller, or they were slightly discolored, or something like that. The brine wing could be, instead of the yellow, could be like a very pale color. The squid shark could never get full size. It could be like half the size. That could be an interesting little adjustment. Nothing major. I mean, size, they just have to change the size on them. I thought he was about to attack me. All right, is he not attacking? He's attacking my sea truck. It look like. Yeah, he's bumping into my sea truck. Bad Squiddy. Yeah, I don't know how well they're going to work on attacking a, oh, he attacked the base too. Ah.
Hull integrity restored.
Yeah, we'll not be putting those out in this area. Oh. Jason, you're back. Or you've been around, you just haven't been talking. You leave by some sort of alien way. See, that's what I was saying earlier, is it looks like, based on the new text that we were seeing earlier, the conversation, I'm thinking that they're leading towards kind of that same Prometheus ending where we go off towards the alien homeworld, which would be a cool effect and would be a very easy lead into Subnautica 3 if they were wanting to already think about doing that. They're like, you know what, well, how can we lead to this? Subnautica 1, we find this alien species that is more technologically advanced. Subnautica 2, we're here trying to research them, and we come and find one of them, and we're helping them get home. So Subnautica 3, we're on the alien homeworld trying to figure out what happened to them, maybe. You know, there's always that kind of tie-in, that kind of flow to it. So I'm thinking we might be, yeah, doing something where Alan, either he leaves and we say goodbye, or we leave with him. That could be fun. I think participants list doesn't always update correctly as far as people showing, right? Even if they're like not talking. I don't think it's just like they don't, it just doesn't always update correctly. Oh man, yeah, we're past the ending. We are going on 15 minutes almost past the ending. So Timmy, come on, want some food? I'll put it right there for you. The textures look like you go through a portal or tunnel, and it could just be something to do with the same thing as similar to something with a teleporter. And again, it doesn't mean necessarily we're going to go through the tunnel. It could always be Alan does something like he reprograms one of the warp gates and it warps him back to his home world. We don't know where it's going to go in the end, but I mean, it does kind of seem that from the text earlier and that some of the new parts we saw, it feels like we're probably going to do something where we're like, you know what, we feel this connection to Alan after all of this, despite the fact that he's out of our head now. We want to, being a scientist ourselves in the game, we want to explore. We decide to go with Alan, or he invites us to go with him to the precursor homeworld to find out what happened, and then bam, to be continued. Subnautica 3 coming 2022. Wait, never mind, 2024. So yeah, I feel like they might be trying to lead into a third game already with this. So, Merrick, are you leaving right now? Because I'm going to talk for a few more moments. I don't say seconds or anything. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Again, we hit 25,000 subscribers. Like yesterday, I think it was very early yesterday or late yesterday. So that's awesome. Thank you for that, all of you being part of that. Actually, I want to pull up real quick and look and see what the count is showing right now. I didn't want to make like an official announcement, then be like, somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm going to unsubscribe just to put him right back down. No, we're well above 25,000 now. It'd take a lot of people unsubscribing to drop it back down. But yeah, we hit 25,000. So thank you all for being part of the journey on this. But yeah, we'll do, I guess next time we'll be back down into the darker area, into the Shadow Leviathan area, getting some more done. Again, I don't want to jump too fast on this one. This game save with building the suit for Alan, because when he leaves my head, I no longer get help from the sea monkeys, and I want to leave that as an option. But yeah, we'll be doing some more playing around next time. I got the Crypto Sucus egg, so we can clear some room after I get some squid sharks and brine wings built up. We can then start doing some cryptos, have them too. We'll have 3 different branches of military to take down to fight the Shadow Leviathan. All right, she ate the Leviathan meat and got immune to the bacteria. Yeah, that's still interesting of them taking the story in that direction. I'm still very surprised by that one. Yeah, she got his skeleton on the wall. If you're not sure about that, then or you don't know what we're talking about, there it's in her base. I mean, yo. If we're talking about Subnautica 3, you know, they may, if they go in that direction, like how it's kind of sounding like they're going to talk about, like, Alan leaving, going back to the home world, and we maybe go with him. You know, the survival ask would be, he goes back, you know, it's like she was saying, maybe they're so far upgraded beyond him because he's been disconnected, he can't talk to them. But it could also be we go to the precursor world and find it's been wiped out. And now we're sitting there with Alan trying to survive. Or it could be a case of, you know, we're leaving with Alan and something goes wrong on the way back. Teleporter malfunctions as we're teleporting using it. Or the ship that he creates or activates and we leave in, something happens and it malfunctions, gets damaged, and we crash land on another planet. Where, you know, then it just kind of goes off in a different direction from that aspect of the story. I don't think they would do that. I think it's more case if we did do it, because they are focused on a good story, on connecting the player within the characters in the story and the flow of the story. If we did see something like that kind of continuation from the end of this, I think it would be more likely we go to the home world and find that everybody's gone. Or most of the precursors are gone, and now we're trying to help solve what happened, and maybe ultimately bring the whole thing to a close at that point. Still a possibility, you know, on that. I feel like with this, they are having something that's kind of leading towards a Subnautica 3. Whether that's it or not, can't say. But it does feel like the story is progressing in a way now that's leading towards, hey, we're doing a third one. And this is the direction that it's going to be kind of somewhat going in. The reason you got Subnautica was the fabricator. Okay. How old am I? I am in my late 30s. Yeah, Subnautica, well, I mean, the Subnautica game was for the first one, and then this is the sequel. We're still underwater. Doesn't mean that the third one's going to be us traveling through space the whole time. It might be suddenly we're on their home world, and they were originally an aquatic-based species. So they're, you know, even though he's got the special mech suit now, it might be originally they evolved as an aquatic species, and their entire world is an ocean world. We don't know, you know, what direction they might take it, but it does feel like there's some kind of they've already got some ideas going on how they want the third game to go, and they're kind of leading into that with the story in Subnautica Below Zero now. So, above Spirit, above Nautica. I don't, they probably will, it won't be a different name. It's like, you know, Subnautica Below Zero is cold. Subnautica, Subnautica Homeworld, something like that. You know, we're back on the precursor home. You know, I don't know. There's options on what they could do. I kind of hope they don't go quite that route, though, because that does kind of fall on, like, similar to the ending of the movie Prometheus. Like, oh, we're going to find the homeworld for the ones that created all this. But it is a possibility. It does seem like it's leading in some direction like that. I'm hoping it's just end up being we send Alan off on his own thing, because we're still, the main thing we're here for in the game is to find our sister, you know, to find out what happened to our sister. And unless we get a full resolution for that, I don't see our character wanting to leave without an answer. So even if Alan said, hey, come with us, you know, come with me to the planet, you know, see homeworld, like, well, I still have to find my sister. So I feel like there's got to be some either point where we get a reason to leave with Alan, or we go separate ways and Alan does his own thing in the end. Subnautica alien version of China. Yes, Animation Kid, you're a little late. Well, I mean, we are running very late ourselves. We're over 20 minutes. But, you know, we're chatting. We're just talking, having fun. Just enjoying conversation. I'm not saying land on another island or anything like that. I'm saying, like, I mean, you know, there's different ways they could take it. If we do go to the alien homeworld, it could be here's a complete ocean, you know, and it could be in that case, they could go like, all right, you know, we've been going down Subnautica 1,700 meters. We might go to their world and find that they have an ocean that's 3,000 meters, you know, deep. It might be we have to, maybe the third game we work with Alan or any maybe few survivors to incorporate precursor tech with human Altera type tech and create an improved, you know, vehicle that allows us to go 3,000 meters down or something like that. There could always be an option like that they could explore with it. Whose name? Animation Kid. Subnautica down deep. I don't know about down deep. I mean, you know, Subnautica even deeper. They could have like a get that guy, was it Fontaine, whoever that does the movie trailer voice, you know, in a world beyond our own. We could have him do that. Subnautica even deeper. Get Christian Bale to bring his Batman voice to it. We'll do that. That could be the fun way to treat it. They'll do like a tongue-in-cheek, kind of funny, kind of serious trailer for Subnautica even deeper. There's options there. All right, we are 3 hours 25 minutes. We've been talking for a while, and I enjoy the talking, but I do need to go do some errands. I'm pretty sure Timmy probably needs to go outside and do his special errands in the yard. So, we'll go ahead and wrap it up now. Thank you all for joining in. Of course, again, we had a good number of viewers today. We got a pretty decent number of viewers again today. Of course, we didn't have Prime Song, but we had a lot of people. And of course, again, thank you, Karen, for joining in as the newest member. Glad to have you on board. Maybe, you know, Subnautica 3 will have more building. Maybe they rethink it from the point of building, because, you know, it is a building game. That's where all the replay value comes in the long term. So maybe we'll get that. Yeah, I'm hoping the large room makes it Subnautica 2. Or Subnautica as well. Not Subnautica 2 Below Zero. It's already there. I hope we get it in there too. If not, maybe somebody will come out with something that can work it in there. I don't have to be so professional. Why not? I like to try to be professional. I think it is, being professional separates you from the amateurs. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you. Hang out with me and Timmy and hanging out with each other. Timmy, what? There you go. All right, he just wants one. But yeah, we'll do same schedule this week. Subnautica Monday and Friday, a tip video Wednesday, back to the No Man's Sky stuff, and we'll do the No Man's Sky stream and Subnautica Below Zero stream again that Saturday. So, yeah, we'll chat with you guys again on Thursday. Everybody that joins in, if not, we'll see you on that Saturday, hopefully for another Subnautica Below Zero stream. But thanks again for hanging out. I'm Mr. Spicy. That's the Timmy, and we'll see you next time.